And welcome, my friends, to another Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. Today's a nice 2v3 at Sabaha, I think it's called. Hopefully I got that right. In any case, today's replay comes from the Steward of Dale, who's been a real thorn in my side of late, so hopefully this appeases him. Now before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, Subscribestar, Patreon and Streamlabs donation link in the description below, along with various methods you can contact me with to send through replays. However, if that's not an option for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts in the comments below. Now let's get into the replay. And as I said, we have Steward of Dale here. Steward. In any case, he's commanding the realm of Gondor. He's got some Citadel Guard here, some Ithilien Rangers, some veterans of Osgiliath. Now, it seems like Stewie's opted to upgrade all the Gondorian units to the maximum armor upgrade, which actually is half the cost to upgrade these armor units compared to any other faction in Reforged. So, to do this will only cost you 50 coin. To do this with any other faction, it usually costs 100 coin. So, we have some Gondor Spearmen here. We have 1, 2, 3 units, I believe, a ballista. The most ineffective artillery piece. I like the Isengard ballista, but in terms of standard ballistas, I don't like them. We have Guards of Osgiliath, 2 units here. Pelican Marines, 2 units. Axemen of Lossarnach, 2 units. And some Wardens of the White Tower. No Vanguard of King Elisar, funnily enough. But that brings us to his ally. Oh, we also have some Penthgallan Cavalry, it would seem. We missed that one. And some more Citadel Guard if I didn't spot that earlier. Next we have his ally, Umbar, commanded by Proxima Centauri, who's got some Harbinger of Casimir. A lot of units here are hidden right now, so I'll come back to them later. Our third attacker is Steel Unit, commanding the realm of Dol Amroth, who's nicely packed up his army here, so it makes it a little bit difficult. We've got some Dornell Swordsmen, some Edhelm Halberdiers, some Dornell Pikemen, Tanostian Spearmen, Athirim of Dol Amroth, and Perrot Hill Riders. A little bit confusing why he bought such elite cavalry when if the defenders fall back to the city, they will probably be ineffective this whole battle. We'll see. We've got some Belfast Marines hidden in there, probably some Tirthair Marksmen. I think I see some Wanderers of Nimrodel. Could be some Dornell Archers as well, yes. And that's all I can really make out at this point. I'll be surprised if we didn't see some Haven Guard as well. Maybe some dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. But for now, let's go to the first of 2 attackers. And we have Lord Whalecombe, who I haven't seen before, so if you're new, Lord, welcome. Lord's got some Remina Abarim, commanding realm of Numenor, of course. We have some Belagar Footmen, I think some Belagar Archers as well. Some more Remina Abarim. A few units of them actually. Some Remina Nadukadar, Pharazim Swordmasters, some Remina Barabim, Belagar Pikemen, probably some Narrow Sentinels, maybe some Royal Guard as well. I'm just guessing at this point. We'll come back to them. Probably some Adunium Shadowbows as well. I'd be surprised if he didn't bring any of them. His ally has nicely spaced out his units. Is the realm of Mirkwood, commanded by Dread. And Dread's got some Elders of the Oven King, some High-Peng Archers. Now it looks like Dread here has not opted for any armor upgrade here from Mirkwood. A little unusual, but maybe he's gone for manpower instead of armor power. Some High-Peng Archers, as I said, 2 units total. 2 units of High Spearmen, a catapult. Some Blades of Emendure, Elder Council, 2 units of High Lang, 2 unit Heavy Sword unit. Some High Earth Sword and Shields. More Elder Council. More Blades of Emendure, I think maybe 2 units. Some Spears of Emendure. And the rest of his army appears to be hidden, if there is any more. But for now, let's get this replay started. Enjoy. Now obviously we're going to do a small cut now, and come back once the attack begins. See you soon, guys. Alrighty guys, we're back. We got Dread firing in. It's Steel Unit, but he's targeting his light tier infantry. This is a critical error that a lot of players make. You shouldn't really target light tier units unless they're archers, usually. You know, if you've got light tier units, light tier archer units yourself, it's better to use them against other light tier archer units. But Woodland Realm Patrol is a fairly decent unit, and whose ammo should not be wasted on Dornell's Swordsman, let alone, yeah, well, Dornell's Swordsman. As you can see, they're shredding the Dol troops. And this is bad enough, but he just keeps shooting him. It's time to switch targets. I mean, he's already killed too many. He's not really getting a lot of hits now. He's wasting a lot of volleys just trying to take out a few men. He's got to stop. High ping archers as well. Dread's really shooting himself in the foot here. But, thankfully, he's actually redeemed himself in my eyes. He's halted his fire. We'll see. Yeah, okay. No, that's a redemption move right there. Okay, looks like Gondor's going in. Yeah, Steward, they're sending up his Citadel Guard already. Some Gondor spearmen as well. Surprisingly, he didn't send up his javelins or archers just to pepper the front line. I mean, he could have done so with almost impunity. But that means without resistance. We've got some Seafarers and Indermost, but they're fairly way back, and they're actually under fire here. So this is another good move here from Proxima. He's firing in, getting a lot of secondary hits here. Oh, but Belago Archer's unleashing on them. Now, if Proxima can get these guys into loose formation, he should. Of course, the infantry, while they are a light tier unit, they do a fair amount of damage, so it's always best to watch out for them. We've got some Endunium Shadow Guard. We have some Belka Shield Bearers. Corsair Infantry again. We've got some Belka Marksmen. Some Alcaranas Legion, a couple of units in here. So it looks like the attackers are sort of gearing up for an assault on both choke points and are going to send reinforcements to either side. So that's good teamwork already. That's good team planning. Shield Bearers being sent up. Welcome, for some reason, is withdrawing the unit Belaga Footmen. He's got to get these guys into the fight, just to strengthen the battle line. I mean, they're relatively safe here. Sorry, I'm saying they're relatively safe in the battle line. They're not safe here. Javelins, potential archers can get a bead on them. And this is not a good idea. He's got to hold his fire. He's getting a lot of friendly fire there. And Lord's just got to get his Seafarers into the side here. Bit of pressure on Numenor's defense here. Okay. Yeah, Corsair Infantry, guys, only has like a few volleys and then they run out, so you want to use their ammo wisely, even if they are a light unit. You've only got a few shots to choose a good target, so choose wisely. Okay, Mirkwood's defense is in place. Steel units a little ways off here. Where's he going now? I mean, he can move forward. Maybe he can hit the Edhelm men-at-arms? Maybe? It's good that they're not firing. Okay. Now, the attackers are making a slight error here. They're really bunching up, lobbing up their troops, making it a prime target for javelins. I mean, where's the Seafarers and Indermost? Now's the time to use them. This is a great opportunity. There's so many troops clumped up together, and if he has Endunium Shadow Bows, I don't know why the hell he's not using them. This is perfect. This is prime target here. Oh, please use a Seafarer as well. Come on. I mean, at least he's pouring a lot of ammunition into this blob. He's getting a lot of good kills. At least he's doing a lot of damage as well. But He's got to get these seafarers going. Okay, we've got Remnant Barra Brim coming in. Looks like the seafarers were gearing up to throw their javelins, but they're not yet. I don't know why. Looks like Steele's about to begin his attack. You can see him moving up closer on Mirkwood's side. We'll see what Dread can do. Lord's getting in his seafarers a little bit too close there. Oh, have they used up all the javelins already? Holy smokes, they must have used up all the javelins. My bad. Sorry, Whale. Didn't notice you used them. Must have used it while we were looking at Dread's forces, I guess. That sucks. Yeah. This situation is really the only time I would consider lobbing archers acceptable, because the chances of missing are almost slim to none. You're almost guaranteed a hit when you're shooting it up. When you're lobbing when you're lobbing arrows into a blob this size. Oh, we got a ton of jabbies coming in. And the Steward of Dale. Tell you what though, I'm wondering why we're not seeing the Adunium Shadowbows. We've got the Remnant Barra Brim shooting in here. They were just getting close, but Steele's not ready to attack yet. Steward's sending over some Gondor Spearmen to help out, I guess. Witham Realm Patrol. He's out of ammunition already. Donal Archers down to 7, so it looks like Dread slaughtered a lot of them. Okay, we've got Men-at-Arms coming in. Now, Men-at-Arms, these guys are armoured up. You can tell by the silver plates on their chest. That gives it away. The troops moving in. There's the Haven Guard. Don't know if the Ed Helen Halberdiers are armoured up. Can't tell. Catapult could have got some nice kills here. A steel unit moved up through the canyon, but Dread's obviously saving that fire for ammo for later. The Barra Brim's got to be running out of ammunition, you'd think, soon. But like our archers still have their bows out. What's going on up here? Yeah, they've got some troops up here. Looks like Lord of Wales planning to hold up here and make a last stand already. They're already playing their last stand. They haven't tried to hold the outer defences yet. You see, you should never plan for a last stand. You should always plan to try and hold what you can. Try not to give up ground too easily or too quickly. You want to make sure your enemy bleeds a lot trying to get to you. If you're lucky, you'll bleed them out. Belaga Parkman on standby. I don't see any Adunium Shadow Guard or Shadow Bows. The Remnant Barra Brim should probably be sent into the fight, or at least stationed here as reinforcements. Right now it's being shot at by the Belliceth Marksmen. That's not good. Belliceth Marksmen are the elite archer unit, Wumba. They're doing a fair amount of damage here. Okay. Looks like we've got some troops coming in. The Vabrim are coming in. And I think the attack on this side's finally begun. No, wishful thinking. Tell you what though, a good ranger unit would be handy right about now. I don't know if Dread has any W ping archers. Hopefully he does. We've got some Remena Barabrim. They should definitely be brought up now. We also have some high ping archers, I assume, have ammunition. Yep. Elder's the Elven King. Yeah, Dread should bring these guys up right now. Station them just up here and fire in, because look at all the units bunched up here. It's an archer's dream. Such a good target. Bit of miscommunication there between Dread and Lord. Like, where's it? The catapult is already at the citadel. Catapult should have been stationed up on the hill there. Just under halfway through this fight, and it stands at 22 to 25. Oh, Steward Citadel guards outflanking the Milkwood forces. We've also got Belfast Marines unloading the javelins in here. So far this defense is not looking very good. There's just too much pressure here from the attackers. There's no javelins in place, there's no archers firing in to blunt this charge, there's no catapult. All the momentum now is with the attackers, and I don't know why the defenders are just letting the attackers walk all over them. Seems like Dread's really inviting them in. I don't like that. It's not a good strategy. We got some seafarers moving up. Well, Wales' defense is much better in comparison. He's certainly making the enemy bleed as he tries to push through the choke point. What are they going to do here? Okay, they're going to fire in. Yeah, getting some good hits here on the guards of Ascilia. 27 to 35 now, in favour of the attackers. Taking them out slowly. Seafarers and Indemos, are they out of ammunition? Yep, they are. Lord's sending them into battle. We've got some Bellicus marksmen here out of ammunition. In terms of reinforcements, they have some Bellicus shield bearers, a Doom Shadow Guard, Axeman Lostenark, Athenian Rangers, Pelican Marines, Cavalry is not too much of a concern at this point. But, yeah, Numenor has a lot of work left to do here. There's a lot of reinforcements here. But as it stands right now, he should be able to hold here. But at the rate that Dol Amroth and Gondor over here are breaking through, he's going to have to fall back very soon. Lord Whale making a surprising error here. He's not getting his archers there on the hill. Okay, let's have a look at this. Yeah, okay. He gets a pass. There's a huge blob of troops, he can't really miss. Harping archers being shot at by the ballista. We've got Haven Guard in the fight already. 32 to 44. Okay, it looks like the men of Brim have been recalled. Yes, they have. Hey, well, where are the archers to shoot at the enemy as they come up? The Brim should not be withdrawn. They should be just kept over here. High-ping archers got to get into a better position. They got a good firing position, as well as the Elders of the Elven King. But both these units here should be spread out. We've got Wardens of Amonlonk here as well. But they're firing too soon. The enemy's not in place yet. Oh, they can hit this far, that's okay. But I thought it would have been better for them to wait until Dol Amroth had engaged Dread's forces here on in the choke point area. Because he's fired too soon, you've got both Dol Amroth and Gondor spreading out their forces to avoid being focused down. Okay, Elder Council. They gotta probably switch targets. Yeah. They're targeting the Belfast Marines. They're getting a few kills there. Okay, Dread's planning to hold here and expend a lot of resources doing so. Elder Council's under fire, but it's okay, they're pretty much finished their ammunition. Veterans of Osgiliath. Yeah, it's a fairly good target. Maybe get the Elders of the Elven King to target these guys and send the High-Ping Archers and the Wardens of Amonlonk after this battle line here. It's fairly dense. We've got Wanderers and Nimrola here. That's not too good. Wars and Merle getting a lot of good kills here on Mirkwood's forces. Elves don't want to give an inch. They're holding their ground. Alright, let's have a quick look up here. So it looks like Gondor obviously broke through Numenor's defense here with the Pinnith Cavalry. But Lord still has a unit here holding them back. Why the Pinnace Gun Cavalry hasn't come from behind to do a rear charge on these guys and break them and then be done with it is beyond me. And now Lord's been able to stop them from thinking about it because he's blocking their path. Got some Belaga pikemen here. Wardens, I'm online. Out of ammunition. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's better. This fight is really needed badly. We've got Elders of the Elven King firing on this area. Who we got? I think is that the High Ping Archers? Let's have a look. They should be moving in closer, I think. We've got to spread out their archers better than this. Alright, it's 49 to 61. Still heavily in favour of the attackers at this point. Really good fire there. Mirkwood's lines are deteriorating. His other council just broke. He's running out of time to kill these guys. Now they're out of ammunition. And we have one unit heading back.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Certainly looking pretty good there for it. Alright. Looking up. Guards with Skilliath moving up. Look at Markson. Do they still have ammunition at this point? Nope, they don't. This is weird. Why send up some Remnant Upper Rim, but not back them up? That's a unit that he's just throwing away. He didn't need to do that. We've got High Earth Sword and Shields heading back this way instead of coming up this way. The Arathrim could charge into them or cut them off. Dred's General is in danger here. Here they come. While General's being left behind. He could be sniped here. We got Steward trying to cut him off. Oh damn. Oh, war's closing in. He gets out of there. He is safe. Dred very lucky there. Jeez. Really danced with death there, didn't he? Not entirely out of the woods yet, but he's back with his unit. Got some archers shooting in now. Ah, Adunium Shadowbows, they do exist. But you know, hopefully Lord uses them wisely. For the love of God. It's a cardinal sin, I say, for rangers to lob shots overhead and down. You should never shoot like that. That is wasting their ammunition and body piercing potential. Oh, come on, guys. Where's the spears? Where's the pikes? Oh, man, that was totally unnecessary. That was good arrow fire, but who from? Oh, don't. It's cavalry. Save your ammo. I've got a great replay coming up, showing you exactly when you should use your body-piercing ammunition. But Lord Whale is using these guys way too early. He's going to have a massive assault on his hands. That's when you should use the Shadowbows. Until then, get him out of sight, get him safely behind this hill here, and bring him out once the attackers are really trying to push through. Like, we've got a huge clump of troops here. I mean, you've got to be careful, because by then, the attackers are going to have their own archers in place and ready to shoot him the moment he steps out. So, you know, it's all about timing. Knowing when to shoot, knowing when to fire. That's important, okay guys? So Dread's going to use his Elders of the Elven King to shoot at Dorinel archers. What the hell? These guys should be saved when the Wanderers and the Nimrodal step out, because these guys are really, really accurate. They can halt that attack, deal a lot of damage to those rangers, keep them from firing. Because, you know, that's one of the biggest threats now to the defenders at this point, is the ranger units, like the Wanderers of the Nimrodal. The Elders of the Elven King will essentially nullify that attack. Dread using the catapult too soon. He's got to be careful too, because the enemy still has a ballista, I believe. There it goes. First one's down. This is really affecting my negative argument about ballistas here. Oh, very lucky not to lose that catapult. Now, if the Elders of the Elven King can, they should target the artillery crew. What the hell happened there? Okay, it looks like we've got another unit of Elder Council here that hasn't used up their ammunition. That's better. Now Dread should probably withdraw his general and save him for later. I mean, from where he's standing, the ballista could easily snipe him out. It wouldn't be too hard to kill him. We've got the attackers spreading out their forces. Sorry, the defenders spreading out their forces now. Dread's clumping up his men. You can't do that for a ballista. You can't do that for any artillery piece. I shouldn't be firing in. Oh, then again, he's hitting 3 separate units there. Could even get some fire on the Axeman of Lostenark. It is 53 to 70. Okay, Lord sending in his Aberdeen. Now, this doesn't really feel intentional, but fortunately for Lord Whale, he's getting a lot of secondary hits on units, on enemy units as they march up to the front lines. Also, another fortunate fact is that the defenders are getting, the attackers are getting a lot of friendly fire on their own units here, and that's not good. They probably should halt their fire. What's pretty bad for the attackers here is that the Wanderers in the model are shooting their own men. Yes, they're hitting the attacks, they're hitting the defenders, but they're also hitting their own fellow attackers as well. 55 to 71, 72 now. Now this would be a good opportunity to bring up. Oh, can this be good? Took out a couple there, but missed the big blob. Oh, if he can fire now, he can get a hit on those guys. One more catapult left. Oh, just a little bit higher. It would have been one of the juiciest hits we've ever seen. Okay, I've got Artillery Rangers firing in now too. Dread wisely getting his catapult into a safe zone. Yeah, doing him shadow bows. Big mistake here from Lord. This probably will cost him the battle. The German shadow bow should have been placed here. Maybe in loose formation. Maybe he should have saved them for later, until the attackers have used up a lot of their own ammunition. But this is a target that you want to use Rangers for. This is it right here. I'm not saying Lord is responsible solely for this defeat. I think they are going to lose at this point. But I'm just being critical of him here because he could have used his Adunium Shadow Bows much better. It also doesn't help that Merkel didn't bring his own Rangers, Greenwood Rangers. I'm sure they would have really helped out here as well. But the catapult. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking the catapult should be here, but then again, he's also exposing himself to the ballista, which is firing as we speak. But should be. I think maybe he can even hit the big blob from cover. From where he is right now. Yeah, he can definitely hit there. That's a little bit too far now. I think he's less likely to get a hit there. But I think he can shoot from cover. $60 to $75, so the defenders are bringing this back a bit now. That's definitely good to see. Elder Council should get up here in the ledge where they've got a better line of sight. I mean, they're spread out. Oh, if they're targeting the Haven Guard, that's great. The Belfast Marines shooting in. 10,000 frames left to go. Now the defenders' battle line is deteriorating. We're running out of men. See, this is their moment. Gotta be careful. That ballista is still out there. I don't know if he'll get a shot off here. Catapult crew's being targeted. This is a great idea, but I don't think he'll get a shot. I think he'll be taken out. If he can get one shot off here, that will help him out so much. Oh, nice reprieve. Come on, you gotta get this. You only got a few seconds. Probably can't get it firing. What the hell's he doing? See it? Oh, don't do that. There it goes. It looked like he was going to go after the Wondrous and Immortal or the Athelian Rangers. That's what I was being critical there. Maybe he was going for the blob and maybe it turned away. I can't say that for sure. But, you know, Dread, if it was turning away and you couldn't get the fire on that blob like you wanted to, then just say so and I'll get it straight away. You should never use a Troll Catapult for Mordor. That thing glitches out so easily. If you're going to bring a Catapult for Mordor, you just bring the Orc Catapult. Forget the Troll Catapult altogether. It's really not worth it. .64 to 83. This is skewing back into the attacker's favour. As you can see right now, the attackers are really trying to suppress the other council hard. They've got a lot of arrow fire coming in. Steward Dow's moments away from breaking through on the left wing. Got some Elder King's Palace Guard and Pharazim Swordmasters. Can you really go in here? I guess we'll find out. Yep. I don't think that's a good idea, Whale. I didn't know you could actually do that. Never seen players do that before, actually. Elders, the Elven King. Palace Guard should even be brought back there now, if they're going to do a last stand like that. Wards of the White Tower. Slaughtering the Adrenaline Shadowbows. Oh, jeez. Blade straight through the shoulder, down the chest, then pulled it out. They're being outflanked from the side. They're being pressed against the side hard. They're going to be crushed. Mirkwood's troops are breaking under the pressure. Warns of Owen Lunk moving in. Pharazim Swordmasters marching out, so they're not going to wait back in the building. They're going to try and fight it out here. Now's the time to press against the defenders hard. They've got to get all the troops up here now. That's fairly decent arrow fire there. Okay, Peter's got a cavalry moving up. Looks like Stewie's trying to get his cav in the back so he can do some rear charges and end this thing quickly. Doesn't seem like it's going to be an easy task. Allen King's Palace Guard stepping out. Of course, our crossbows haven't even been used yet, I don't think. They're invisible. Yeah, okay, we've got, I think, steel units general there. Real times 2 speeder, I think it's a foregone conclusion. Okay, Steel just lost his general. Wow! Steward Dale's general is now dead. His victory is costing the attackers big time. $74 to $95. Here comes the Allen King's Palace Guard. That was a pretty bad charge. Okay, Elder Council still some javelins and they're trying to take out the cavalry. $78 to $96. Perry Hill Riders breaking through pretty easily now. Got a lot of arrows taking out the other council here. Imperial Riders don't have the best charge, so they're not too much of a threat. I think there's the two generals there next to each other. Imperial stabs him with the hilt of his blade. Wouldn't it be cool if he could switch the blade around and just put the blade into his back? And then twirl the blade. So you're just stabbing him with the hilt. Allen King's Palace Guard just cut him down. $82 to $97. 2,000 frames to go. Alright, time 60 now. Got Belichick Axe Guard moving up. '83 to '98. Yeah, there goes Stranded Wheels. There goes Stranded Wheel. Harvey's is Casimir now. And Proxima. General's in that unit at the very back. Elven King's Palace Guard being cut down. Yeah, this is a Mineral General here. And that's it. Now, congratulations to Steward Dale, 1469, Steel Unit, 1307, and Proxima Centauri, 688. He didn't actually get to use a lot of his own troops there, so that's probably why he didn't get that many kills. Had he brought up his crossbows, he could have got a lot of kills. Lord of Welcome got 2,692, very nice. Dread, 2,437. Biggest criticisms of Numenor and Mirkwood, not putting archers in the right places. Putting the catapult in range of the ballista. I think he could have fired safely from behind that wall, behind the that wall of the mountain. So he could have kept his catapult alive a bit longer. Not shooting at the big blob with his Adunium shadowbows. So just firing at the troops in loose formation behind the blob. That probably really cost him big time. Falling back, I suppose, too soon as well is something I saw that I thought contributed to their defeat. But, you know, they still fought pretty well. I mean, getting over 2,000 kills is nothing to snuff at. So they did well. Just a couple of those mistakes I think contributed to their defeat. In any case, looking at the kill count for Steward Adale, he's got Pinnacle and Cavalry got 121. That's pretty impressive for Cavalry. Guards was Gileath 132 to 35. Citadel Guard ranged from 44 to 126. Pelican Marines got 170 to 116. Artillery Rangers 128. And a Ballista got 122. So Ballista did not too bad in this battle at all. Pretty good. I still don't like the Ballista that much. But in any case, well done to the attackers. This is Scouts Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.